Picture this. It's 5 p.m. on a regular Tuesday. Suddenly, a star engineer stands up in the middle of the office, calmly leaves his half-finished project behind, and simply walks out, no warning, no goodbyes. The boss's jaw drops, chaos erupts, and the company's fate shifts in a single, shocking moment. What could drive a top talent to make such a move? And why did everyone, including me, secretly cheer? If you've ever been treated like you're disposable, or silently wished for karma to finally catch up to someone who wronged you, then this story is for you. Hit like, subscribe, and buckle up for one of the most satisfying engineer revenge stories you'll ever hear. In the ruthless world of engineering contracts, nothing is promised. The job pays well, but security, non-existent. For over a year, I worked side by side with a team of 10 contractors. We built things most people couldn't even begin to understand. We each had our own expertise, but we were united by one thing, a constant gnawing uncertainty, knowing our contracts carried an unspoken threat: be brilliant, be indispensable, or be gone. The only leader among us was a full-time employee from the client side. Let's call him Gerald. Gerald had a habit of hiding behind cheery professionalism, but make no mistake, he wielded his power with a smirk, and saw all contractors as tools rather than people. The air was thick with unsaid worries every day. I'd see people jump each time an email notification popped up, always half expecting the axe. Then, out of nowhere, the axe did fall hard. One gray Monday, at precisely 4 p.m., Gerald calmly instructed me to deliver the news. 3 of our friends, 3 brilliant contractors, were to be let go immediately. No warning, no thanks. Just a call: your badge will stop working by 5. As I watched their faces crumple in disbelief, something in me snapped. My hands shook giving the news. All 3 had families, mortgages, dreams of a future here. I paused on the way back to my desk and cornered Gerald. Why did we give them 0 notice? I asked, desperation edging my voice. With a glint in his eye, Gerald grinned. That's why we hire contractors, so we can cut them loose at a moment's notice. No strings attached. His words slithered through the room, chilling everyone around him. Underneath, we all understood that could be any of us tomorrow. In an hour, maybe even before the day ended. No loyalty, no warning, just the quiet violence of a system that treats people like spare parts. That night, none of us slept well. For some, it was fear. For one, it sparked something else: a plan. There was another contractor on my team. Let's call him Alex. He was the sharpest engineer in the room, the kind who could untangle any technical mess. The skeleton key to half our ongoing projects. Alex's humor darkened. After that day, I'd see him linger at his laptop long after others had left, his eyes flicking up each time Gerald passed. Over greasy takeout, Alex shared his thoughts. I can't work like this, he said, voice tight. So, I won't. I kept his secret when he told me he'd landed a new job, one where his expertise would be respected and his notice properly valued. But he gave no sign of leaving. Silent, focused, almost eerily cheerful. He kept solving the most complex pieces of the puzzle. And known even to Gerald, Alex's knowledge now formed the backbone of 3 major deliverables, ones only he could maintain or explain. Alex's last day was an absolute masterstroke. That morning, he brought donuts for everyone. The office hummed with business as usual. No one suspected a thing. By late afternoon, Alex was in the middle of a troubleshooting sprint. Code and configurations sprawling across multiple machines. Deadlines were looming, stress levels peaking. No one in management had a clue he'd already accepted an offer elsewhere. At 4:59 p.m., Alex quietly gathered his charger, laptop, and docking station. With rehearsed calm, he walked to Gerald's desk. His face was unreadable, a poker player in the final round. Hey Gerald, thanks for everything. This is my last day. The words, spoken lightly, hung in the air. Gerald blinked, confusion breaking through his unctuous smile. Wait, what? You're leaving? Alex gave a tiny shrug, sliding his gear on the desk for effect. Yep, new adventure starts tomorrow. Take care. He strolled out, leaving behind a pile of half-finished critical work only he could decipher or fix. Simultaneously, his official last day email hit everyone's inboxes. It was crisp, professional, and perfectly final. In that moment, the entire dynamic of the office shifted. Phones started ringing, questions pouring in. Gerald's face flushed. I watched the realization dawn. The man who'd been so eager to discard people now held the bag. 3 active projects, all bottleneck, with no one left who understood the finer points. The sweet smell of those morning donuts suddenly felt like victory filling the air. Internally, I felt a mix of satisfaction, fear, and awe. Part of me wanted to gloat, to laugh in Gerald's face and tell him, that's why you value people, not just resumes. My hands stopped trembling for the first time since the layoff fiasco. Alex's revenge wasn't loud or cruel. It was simply making management live with the consequences of their own ruthlessness. Gerald, panic rising. But wait, we have deadlines, documentation. You can't just leave like this, Alex. Just like that, he was gone. The aftermath was legendary. Calls went unanswered, deliverables stalled, and for weeks the team scrambled to reverse engineer Alex's work. Gerald's cut them loose mentality came back to bite him hard. No more easy fixes, no more disposable geniuses. The smug green was gone, replaced by anxiety, stress, and the slow, grinding realization that the people he'd dismissed so lightly held all the real power. What made it sweeter? If Gerald had just shown a shred of decency, given proper notice, respected people's contributions, Alex would have left gracefully, helped onboard replacements, and everyone would have won. Instead, he exited like a ghost, leaving chaos behind for those who thought loyalty was a one-way street. Sometimes karma works in the simplest ways. Treat people as disposable, and don't be surprised when the best ones walk away right when you need them most. As for the rest of us, witnessing that moment taught us a lesson. Value the humans behind the contracts, because true expertise can't be replaced at the click of a button. If this story sent chills down your spine or reminded you of someone who finally got what they deserve, smash that like button. Share your own most satisfying revenge stories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life tales of justice served, one delicious story at a time.